Hello, welcome back to another beer review. I think we've got a pretty special one on this one, and we're off to Brew York, and we've got a collaboration beer with a brewery in London called Two Tribes, and we have a can of their Skoda War Super Smashing Great. This is a cherry and tonka quad at 11.5%. Super Smashing Great. There you go. There's the Skodas and whatever. There's the backside with the rather clever looking spider's web telling you exactly what it's going to be like. There you go. Been looking forward to this for ages. Picked this up at the Trembling Madness in York. This is a cherry and tonka quadruple, 11.5%. This brew had to be a nod to Frankie Goes to Hollywood's song Two Tribes. Why do you think that then, boys and girls? Because when two tribes go to war. There you go. That's my singing career over. Well, that's how we see it anyway. Bringing together two tribes, love of Belgian yeast. I've never tried a Two Tribes beer. I'll say it's very yeasty. And our obsession with tonka. Yeah, they have got an obsession with tonka. Brew York, we bring you this, tantalising tonka and cherry infused Belgian quad. Ooh, that's our last beer. Hops are Mount Hood. Malts are Pilsner, Cara Red, Cara Pils, Special B. Acidulated malt. It's got a cherry rating for some reason. You can see the cherry rating? 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 cherries. It's got barley, Belgian candy sugar in this, sweet and sour cherries, hops, tonka yeast, unfilled, unpasteurised, 5 UK units. Yeah, so there you go. Big fan of Brew York. One of my favourite breweries of all time, actually, to be honest. They're fairly new, I suppose, but the beers they do for me are exceptional. They really have been exceptional. So let's see what we get on the ring, and you do get lots of dark cherries, like from a Black Forest Gatto. That type of dark red cherry type of thing going on. So let's whack this in and see what it's all about. So it's coming out like red really, like cherry juice in a way. Yeah, as you can see there, it's pretty red, isn't it? Well, it looks darker to you, but to me, if I hold that up, stick that there, if I hold that up to the light, it's got a very red glow to it. Off-white head, a red tinge to the head, and again, you're getting dark cherries. It smells like a creek, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, it does smell like a creek, but I've got a feeling it's going to give you a little bit more than the creek. Cheers. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Again and again. I mean, it smells cherry, full-on cherries, but when you start to taste it, what hits you, for me, not only the strength of it, because you do pick up the strength, but it's the tonka bean, for me. It hits home, you pick that up, and the way it meshes with those cherries, it works so well. It really does. You can imagine having a Italian, it feels like Italian coffee with a load of cherries in. It's the best description for it. It's lovely. Mouthfeel is very, very smooth. Very smooth. Silk. Not too harsh on the bitterness either. But you pick up the cherry, chocolate, dark chocolate, side of dark chocolates there, and you're getting a side coffee bean. It's lovely. It really is. It's a lovely balance of flavours in this beer. But you do pick up the strength of it. The strength is there. It's holding its own. You don't want to mess. Boys and girls, you don't want to mess, and you definitely don't want to drive a Skoda after this, to be honest with you. As you go in, do I pick up the Belgian yeastness? I suppose you do, to a degree. Does it feel like a quad? Because it's describing itself as a quadruple. Strength, for me, for something to be a quad, it's got to have strength, of course. Yes, you do have that strengthness there, which to me would give it the emphasis of it being a quad. The cherryness, the tonka beans, everything involved in it just gives it a lovely rounded flavour, a rounded smoothness in the mouth. And it is absolutely beautiful. Going again. You see, for me, I couldn't, well, apart from doing this review of it, I couldn't just drink one off the cuff. For me, it's definitely something to, to have at a dinner party. I don't get invited to many dinner parties, but it's something that you would have at a dinner party, have on the table, and you would just, sun's going in now. I know I was going to talk about weather in a beer review, but it's something that you would have with a rich meal. This is the thing. It's more cherry, more coffee for me. Definitely chocolate's there, but some people might say, is it a Black Forest Gatto in a can? Well, it could be in a way. It could be. One more for the road. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm rambling on, but I know, and you know, this is a beautiful beer. It really is. And you've got to get down to Brew York to pick one up. That's what I have to say to you. So, boys and girls, Skoda War, Brew York, Two Tribes, collab, brilliant beer, and a completely nonsense review for it, because I've just been rambling on endlessly. So thank you very much for watching this beer review. You all stars to put up with this one. See you, boys and girls, on my next one. Cheers.